2022 Volkswagen Tiguan first drive, incrementally better than ever. But before we start, please support us by pressing the like and subscribe buttons, so that we can continue to provide information about car and motorcycle news. Also turn on the bell button to get the latest updates. Your support means a lot to us. Thank you. The customer is always right, right? Right, says Volkswagen. The refreshed for 2022 VW Tiguan is proof positive someone's taking notes at its hosted focus groups, as much of what is either new or now standard in VeeDub's hottish-selling compact crossover ostensibly comes straight from the complementary-coffee'd mouths of market research participants. That's some rather old-world thinking in an industry beset by startup culture and forced innovation. See, if you listen to enough Silicon Valley VC types present at tech summits and trade conferences, you'll catch occasional repackaged snippets of Steve Jobs' infamous quote pertaining to what the customer knows, or doesn't know, when it comes to designing desirable products. If the feedback on your upcoming project is too scattered and or too predictable, just make it up as you go and label it as innovation. Stick the drive mode selector on the center touchscreen. Replace the steering wheel with a yoke. Be an agent of chaos. Keep it simple, stupid. Or keep it simple and listen to customer feedback on what they actually want, even if the data you scrape is occasionally contradictory. Research told VW that even those sliding in the base Tiguan S would like toasty buns, so heated seats are now standard across the range. Ditto a digital gauge cluster and LED headlights, each of which are now plopped in a Tiguan of every style. Nice. If we were in VW's market position, we'd take the safe and reliable route, too. Even for such an established name, Volkswagen still has ground to cover in every segment it occupies. At least on the hyper-competitive compact crossover front, things are good. As it happens, the Tiguan is its best-selling nameplate both on the domestic and global scale, shifting 300,000 units since 2018 when VW shoved a fistful of vehicular growth hormones down the Tiguan's fuel-fill neck and bumped it up a segment in size for its second generation. The Tiguan's growth spurt from the Euro-sized first-gen subcompact crossover to the current LWB second-gen paid immediate dividends. Sales waxed from 46,983 in 2017 to a winning 103,022 in 2018 with the new generation, a sales pace that continues even in 2021. See? The customer is always something or other. Some stuff we like, some we don't. Some of what made it through to production isn't good, though. Specifically, it seems the average driver does not share our distaste for touch controls, a point made clear by the Tiguan's conspicuous inclusion of optional capacitive controls for climate functions. As we experienced both in the fresh Tiguan and the new GTI, operating these touch capacitive interfaces bounces between fine and oh my god, please just do what I want, but we're not ones to stand in the way of personal taste. That's it for new gripes, really. The rest of the Tiguan is either slightly new or unchanged, with the most significant visual changes landing on the exterior. Minor tweaks to the front fascia give it a modestly more aggressive face. Think the difference between a 2-month-old kitten to a 3-month-old kitten, while new wheel designs and 2 new colors give buyers a dollop of extra personalization. Also of note is the redesigned VW badge up front and back, complemented by the Tiguan script now centered on the rear deck lid a la Atlas, GTI, and Taos. Interior changes. So, aside from winking at both curious and returning customers, 2022 brings the Tiguan visually in step with the rest of the VeeDub lineup, at least in the States. The cabin is requisitely futzed with as well. You'll recognize the steering wheel from Baby Bro Taos, sitting pretty alongside the aforementioned 8.0-inch digital gauge cluster that's the go-to in all models save the Selector line, which dazzles, or dizzies, drivers with a bigger, 10.3-inch unit. If those new standard heated seats have you approaching the boiling point, you'll have to dish out for the range-topping Selector line for its exclusive ventilated seats to keep that rump frosty. Unless you skimp and stick with the base Tiguan S, all trims arrive with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so you'll have plenty of media and app integration to take your attention away from those goofy capacitive buttons. Not enough newness for you? Well, a new brown leatherette color is available on top trims. Ask for your seats in Wazette, tell them Motor Trend sent you, they'll know the drill. How it drives? Mechanically, it's the same 2.0-liter EA 888 turbo 4-cylinder song and hustle we've prodded in the prior Tiguan. The 8-speed automatic transmission also continues to handle gear swaps, and the optional 4-motion all-wheel drive system is here, too. Interestingly, the 3-row Tiguan is no longer available with 4-motion, VW reps citing a low take rate for that combination.
Thanks for watching. Drop a like. Leave a comment. And don't forget to subscribe to watch more videos like this.